Let's see how many of them get on here. I'll put you on camera. What's up? What's up? Let me see. I might have to put my volume down. That's good enough. They should be able to hear me. They should be able to hear me. Let's see how many of them get. Since it's been a long time. Hey, you all come in. Say hello. Say what's up. Hit that like and share button. Let me make sure I'm on YouTube. Get this in a while. Make sure I'm showing my YouTube channel. Alright, see, it's like we got 8 people watching now. Just came in. See them all. Hello, good morning, Matthew. What's going on? Hey, you all give me a sound check. I don't have my AirPods, so I don't know how long. I mean, I don't know how well you all can hear me, and I got some music in the background. So if you can't hear me well, let me know. You can leave it up. Yeah, I mean, you probably can hear me because I live straight before. The GPL pretty rough, ain't? Yeah, so I'm on like a road trip in Grand Rises. Hello, California. Thank you for tuning in, Cali. What's the what's the price for 87 regular Cali right now? Bad boy status. Hello. These people out eating already. Hello, bad boy. Good morning, Grand Rises to you. Give me a second. All right, I'm back in. I think I went out for a minute. Oh yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to find. Give me a second. You all hit that thumbs up, hit the like, hit share button, and I'm gonna get started. Let me finish doing this. Yeah, video is shaky. I'm in my Jeep and hey, it's a Jeep. We on smoother side now. Yeah, we on the smoother side. So, and I don't have my anything to hold my phone with. So, video gonna be shaky. But let me know how the sounds. This sound is good. All right, you all come in, hit that like and share button. Let me pull up my articles. I want to share with you all on my other phone. This one I'm looking for right now. So you all looked at the crypto market today. Bitcoin almost at $42,000. Let me pull that up. You hot? You good? All right, fix that. All right, Bitcoin almost at $42,000. Also had over 100 roll to the home business. flash too. What's going on? Should have a good signal right there. Hey, I might get live stream. I don't know how my signal is. It's probably just my phone. Well, still got people coming in, so. Anyway, I'm trying to pull up the crypto market. So I'm showing, all right, here we go. It's just probably my phone because I'm on tour. We got Bitcoin. Look, you see that? 42,000. Ethereum almost back at 3,000. So this war thing, this thing to go ahead and take out the dollar, I guess, really pumping the crypto market. So as I've been telling you all, like we're shifting from physical cash to cryptocurrency. So if you can see the vision, if you can understand that we're moving to central banks digital currency, you can definitely become the richest that you've ever been and experience generational wealth. If you're not afraid to be an investor, if you're not afraid to take moves right now, I won't even call it risk. It's just taking calculated moves right now to position yourself for the great wealth transfer. So let's get on this. 1 million new millionaires. All right, 1 million new millionaires was created in the United States just last year during this pandemic. All right, that's cute. That's what's up. Today was a good day. It is a good day if you're in crypto. I fix my hair. My Wi-Fi keep going. I got Wi-Fi. Maybe I should just take it out for this. Let me get out this live stream so I listen to some music. Let me see how it's showing on my other thing. Because usually people be coming, I'm not getting the comments. I don't know how my Wi-Fi is. Well, it might be a little blurry. They are. Where? All right, there, just stay. Yeah, I'm on my way to see Jackson State LSU basketball game today. So Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And if it's not too blurry, you all let me know. And we're gonna talk about how 1 million new people became millionaires. If it's not too blurry too, I want to talk to you all. I'm good, thank you, Dr. Forms. I want to talk to you all too about why it's not I guess must have. It's not even an option. It's a must have to have a home-based business. And this is why, because a home-based business is the only business that's going to give you up to 475 tax deductions. You're not going to get that in any other business structure. You're not going to get that as an LLC. You're not going to get that as an LLC S corp. You're not going to get that as a corporation. He made
New text message from Libby's mom, Crystal.
Oh my God, I still have my phone on. He made over 11.6 billion for Amazon, right? And still getting paid zero taxes, federal taxes since 2011. and he gets tax refunds. That's when Kanye West changed the game, when he switched to non-profit. And now he's getting money back from the government instead of paying the government. Another thing I want you all to tell you is that I'm not advocating sovereign citizenship. Sometimes people text me about that, about they want sovereign citizenship and how to pay zero taxes. I understand you don't have to have a driver's license. You don't have to have a car registration tag. You don't have to do any of that, but I don't teach that component of it for two reasons. Number one, because it takes you years. It takes years away from your life to understand how to do that, to realize the legalities of how to do that. Number two, you have to be willing to fight the law continuously. If you want to make yourself a sovereign citizen, you're going to have continuously battles with law enforcement. Whether you're just driving regular, you get stopped. It's going to be a continuous fight, right? It's going to be a continuous battle. If you're up to fight for that, for what you believe in, fine. And then, many people don't also take in consideration that, let me see. Let me put my number up here. All right. Hello, Miss Allison. Many people don't take in consideration either that if you become a sovereign citizen, you give up your legal rights. You may get out the taxation system, but you also give up your legal rights as a citizen, meaning that if you're in an automobile vehicle accident, by law, you can't. They're not obligated to give you medical services. You pretty much have to be a nomad. So you're completely out of the United States systematic. And again, I'm not against that, but I'm not going to go through all of those years of how to be a sovereign citizen, all of those years of trying to figure that out, all of those years of fighting. Every time a law official stops me while I'm traveling or driving, dealing with all that fighting, if that's what you believe in, go for it. I'm not against it, but I'm not about to go through all of that struggle. And then when you're completely out the system from the government, then you receive nothing that's government related. No benefits, right? So the government has its good parts and it has its bad parts. No medical treatment. I mean, you're a nomad. You don't have driver's license. You don't have any identity. So that's what it is. So that's what you want to do. Hey, go forward. It is out there. It takes a whole lot of money to learn how to do that. It takes a whole lot of time. It takes a whole lot of continuous fighting. That's not what I'm about. I'm about helping people for right now $129 one time get the same tax legal rights that Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Warren Buffett has on that level for a small investment where you don't have to sacrifice your time, your years, your peace, your sanity to do all of it. I do it for $129. I don't have time for all that. I don't have time to be a nomad. I don't have time to just depend on, living that type of life that if I needed professional medical help, I exit myself out the system. I don't have time for that. But if you're doing it, great, to each his own. That's why only a small percent of the population is doing it, because it's a fight, it's a battle, and it's a continuous battle. So let's talk about how these new millionaires was created in the United States last year. Let's focus on being a millionaire. let's focus on making millionaire moves and what you got to do. So, what did they invest in? What did they do? Stock market, right? Pfizer, all of these medical, or these, whatever they say it takes to help you not. These pharmaceutical companies, these stocks made big gains last year. And I tell people, the Bible says money answered all things. So something, follow where the money is going. You study the stock market and cryptocurrency, you can see where the money is flowing. And you can see the behind everything. The money is flowing. You have the agenda behind everything. All right, y'all, let me know if the connection is better. I just switched over my Wi-Fi. So let me go ahead and get this live stream out the way fast. So 14.6 million last year alone. Up, it was 13.3 million. It's so small now. 13.3 million in 2020 millionaires. Last year went up to 14.6 million. According to a report from Wealth Research, there's over 10% growth in millionaires, the strongest since in years, boosted by trillions of dollars in wealth created by the stock market and crypto. So pretty much it was intangible assets like cryptocurrency and the stock market. That was it. So I'm logging off. I got my friend in here with me, so I'm not going to be just talking to my phone and talking to him. But I've been telling you all, now's the easiest time ever to be a millionaire, to be a decamillionaire, to really pass on generational wealth. You got to stop being distracted by the media, and you got to start. I just not pay attention. That's cool. You got to start tracking where this money is flowing. And you got to be like Snoop Dogg. At this time, you got to keep your mind on your money and your money on your mind. People are saying, well, I'm going to do my research. And back to the home-based business, this is why I tell people, you first got to keep more of the money that you're making. And then you have to grow that money. Right? Most people cannot invest because they're living, as Dr. Lynn Richardson says, they're living check to Monday, which is called CTM formula. They're living check to Monday. They can't invest because they get paid Friday, and by Monday they're broke again. You don't have cash flow to invest. You don't have the extra money. And I tell people, you can do any home-based business you choose to. Right? You still gonna get the 475 tax deduction. But the thing about it, if you're not being taught, that's Jesus' problem. If you're not being taught what these tax deductions are, you still lost. You need to be in a system, in a home-based business that I've been telling you all about, that's not only helping you get that money out of your paycheck. 96% of Americans, they let me see if I got time to show y'all this video. They work a job, or they complete a W-4, or they're self-employed, or they have a 1099. So now you got to help with the 96%, right? Put this down a little bit. You got to help the 96%. I've had people come to me and say, okay, well, I got this business idea that I want to do. First of all, look at the market. Before you just have this business idea, do a market analysis. See if the market is going to need your business product, because when it comes down to a decision of people buying gas and groceries, which gas prices are about to be higher, grocery prices are about to increase. Why? Because truckers use diesel. Diesel is higher than gas, so truckers are charging more to delivery. Now, grocery stores got to up their prices because the truckers are upping their prices. Now they're going to pass that buck down to the consumer, which is you and us. We the one got to pay for the delivery increase as a result of gas and diesel prices. So you first got to get more of the money back that you're making. You have to have a plan to outpace inflation. And most people, listen, when you don't have enough money to invest because you're not doing anything to grow the money that you're already making and to give you extra cash flow. You cannot survive off one source of income. It's like you can't do that. So see if the market is going to even want your business product. First of all, will it be on demand? As these warehouses are going to lay out more of workers and machines and robots. If you're a warehouse worker right now, even if you're a truck driver, right, they're moving to automated trucks, making deliveries where they don't even need humans to even drive trucks anymore. And this might be 2 or 3 years down the road, but at the same time, you got to be futuristic. If you want to take part of this great web transfer, you got to see what's going to happen 2 or 3 years down the road. You got to be ahead of the game. You got to be ahead of the curve, because this is where millionaires and billionaires are made. They take inside information and they take action on it. So not only do you need tax shelters, you got to protect the money that you're making through your investing. You got to keep the money that you're already making, whether you're self-employed already, a sole proprietor, or if you work a job. JOB, most people say just over broke. None of these things are created to help you really live a millionaire lifestyle. It's just really created to help you to pay bills, and every now and then, some parts of your life, be able to participate in a leisure activity. But none of these things are put in plan to really help you get rich and wealthy. And I'm gonna show you all this video real quick. It's like a minute clip. Then I'm gonna log out. Like, rich people, they have tax shelters, and that's what I'm telling you. If you don't get a home-based business, let it be a home-based business that you know what tax shelters, and you have access to CPAs and CFAs, certified financial accountants, and CPAs. Not every tax strategist and accountant know about these tax laws. I don't know why they don't know. It's in the IRS tax laws. But a lot of them don't know. And that's why I was telling you, I got an educator in the car with me. Like, when my daughter was taking algebra, for example, she asked me, she was like, why am I learning algebra in school? I mean, when in the real life am I really going to use this? I should be learning how to do my taxes in school. It's a reason why they don't teach you how to do your taxes in school. It's a reason why they don't teach you how to leverage your credit in school to build assets. right? Have you ever? I was at J.P. Morgan and Chase yesterday. I was at the bank yesterday, and I was opening a business checking account for another business that I have, and I asked the lady that I was working with. I said, "Did you know that J.P. Morgan and Chase, Dale Carnegie, um, John D. Rockefeller, John David Rockefeller, all of them gave millions to the it's called the 1903 General Education Board in 1903. They gave millions to the education board to not teach this stuff at schools." And she was like, "No, I didn't know that." They gave millions so they can tell the school curriculum what to teach. And they did not want this taught in schools. Why would a bank owner, J.P. Morgan, why would John D. Rockefeller, an oil guru, he got rich off of oil, why would Henry Ford, who got rich off of invention of vehicles back when it was horse and buggy, why would they care about what's taught in schools? Because they said, this is their direct quote, John D. Rockefeller said, "We want a nation of workers. We don't want thinkers." They wanted workers to work. Henry Ford wanted people to work in his Ford factory. Rockefeller wanted people to work in his oil rig. They did not want a nation of thinkers. J.P. Morgan and Chase wanted people to depend on his banking system. And so I even went into conversation with her about the Titanic, about did she know the real, history behind the Titanic, and that J.P. Morgan was supposed to be on that ship. And at the last minute, he got sick. And he took all of his assets. He had art collections worth millions of dollars on the Titanic. And at the last minute, he took all of his assets off, got off the ship, and that all the rich and wealthy people that were on that ship, on that cruise, they were not in favor of a central bank's digital currency. They was going to vote it out. In some type of way, they could not identify this iceberg that was ahead, and every rich and wealthy people that was not going to allow the Federal Reserve Bank to be implemented, they unfortunately died on the Titanic. And then the worker at the bank at JP, she asked me, she said, "Well, you would have think that the crew ship, what they call the man that was over the ship? The captain. Yeah, she was like, you would have thought that the captain would have saw an iceberg, right?" I said, "Yeah, the captain committed suicide."
The captain always goes
Yeah.
down with the ship.
Right. Because I'm pretty sure he knew. He knew what the plan and the agenda was. And then after he saw all of the death in person, he could not live with himself about the decision he decided. So he committed suicide. All right, y'all, I'm having Wi-Fi problems. So, right, Matthew, I'm glad y'all can hear me. Hey, y'all excuse the Wi-Fi problem. And it's like 260 people on right now. 260 people on. I'm having Wi-Fi problems. Let me know if you all can hear this. I'm going to play this for you. I can't even hear. Oh, I think it's connected to Bluetooth. Hold on. We cut the Bluetooth off. Turn off. Alright. Like, knowing all this knowledge, knowing why the Federal Reserve was created, knowing why the Secretary of State, knowing who the IRS really is. Most people don't even know who the IRS really is. It's not the government. Trump brought that out when he was in office. John F. Kennedy knew that before he was assassinated. That's why John F. Kennedy brought in Executive Order 1111. I think it's 4 ones. A lot of people ask me, like, why are the 1111 my numbers? It's a lot of reasons, but that's one of them. And he brought in Executive Order. He wanted to return sound money back to the silver and gold standard. And unfortunately, he was okay, I'm sticking up this Wi-Fi. Before that happened, he was assassinated, so that didn't carry out. Abraham Lincoln wanted to bring in the greenback. That didn't happen. He was assassinated. And so this is why I tell people, like, I'm not against sovereign citizenship, but I'm not against that, but it's a reason why a small percentage of the population are able to live that no-man lifestyle and to really live tax-free. When you are free from the government and taxes, you are free from everything. You are an outcast. So just know what you're signing up for. When you can really do it a better way, in an easier way that'll save you time and money through a home-based business, I'm not even sure if you can become employed, because just think about it. You don't have driver license. You have to. You can't even, if you needed to get employed, if you needed to start a business entity, you can't do that. So just know if that's what you choose, if that's what you want, be ready for everything that comes with it. Let me know if you all can hear this. Let me see if it's gonna play now. America basically keeps the 99% poor. All right, this is how America keeps the 99% poor on purpose. And it's all through those taxes that come out of your paycheck, right? All through the taxes. Or if you're a 1099, or if you're a doctor, if you're a lawyer. America basically keeps the 99% poor on purpose. Poor people say, oh, sweet, tax refund day. I'm going to buy a new TV. Rich people say, tax refund. Oh, man, I messed up. I just gave the government a free loan. I'll adjust my free loan for IRS W4. So that way I take home more money every month by adjusting my dependents up. If I have more children, you can make your dependents whatever you want. And instead, I'll invest that money into either more business expenses, so we get more write-offs, or stocks throughout the year, so I get more rich. Folks, if you are taking a tax refund, you are throwing yourself in two ways. One, you are tricking yourself into feeling rich for a few weeks and then blowing your money on. Say rich for a few weeks. Government free loan. They like it, really? Yes. Sure, you give you tax refund. Just get your own money back. Government screwing you.
We're thinking, always rich. When I hear people say, yo, I'm about to get a higher tax refund this year from a man, your government, tax IRS. The reality is that it's your money. It's your money. You gave it to the government, all right? So every time the government take their check or take their slice, they like the mob bosses. Every time the government take their slice, just to understand that you're paying your dues. You're paying your dues. Every time that we go into, we look at this, and I use that number, $100,000, and after taxes and everything, you pay, you take it to $67. You give it a third of your check, and if you make more money, you give more money. It's your money you work for.
Again, it's your money, you work for it. You give it to the government tax-free. They go out and invest it. Means again, fund means money. You get these high FICA taxes. You get taxed 5 times out of your paycheck. They already tell you it's gross. You get taxed 5 times before it becomes your net. Then you get the big businesses get paid. You get your dental, vision, medical, all of that taken out of it. Your net is never enough. And most people don't know that you don't have to get taxed high out of your paychecks and FICA taxes if you just added the home-based business opportunity to it, and that'll give you an instant pay raise. I'm not talking about this no man stuff. I'm talking about growing the money and keeping the money you're already making. You're already, let's face it, people, 96% of Americans make money either from a 1099 or from a paycheck. I'm not talking to the 1% of people that saying I want to be a sovereign citizen, right? I'm not doing that. I'm talking about for people that you're gonna earn money. You're gonna earn $250,000 or $150,000, and you want to learn how I can earn $150,000 and still get a $28,000 tax return. I'm not talking about people that's okay with making under $36,000 a year, and you celebrate a $10,000, $11,000 tax return. Like the video just said, only to go out and buy a big screen television, to buy seafood, to buy steak, to buy a used vehicle that won't, probably is not good quality. I'm not talking to those set of people. I'm talking to people that want to make big money and then want to protect their money from going to the government in taxes. I'm talking about people that understand that, hey, and if I share this information with other people, I can get extra cash flow because 96% of the people in this population need the financial education and advice that I'm sharing with them. And if I can get rewarded for financial payout for doing it, then why not get extra cash flow as well? Now this builds what you have to invest. Now you can make more money, and then you can grow your money, and you can keep the money you're spending. Like I was telling my friend guy, we was talking, I'm like, see, most people, they don't know what they don't know, right? Like, if you have 3 children, you can get up to $7,000 in child tax credit. But if you had the home-based business, you could get up to $12,400 per child. That's a whole lot more than $7,000 for all 3. That's like up to $37,000 equal. And it's not about just getting taxed less out of your paycheck to increase your take-home pay and building your cash flow. They also have bill negotiation where they help your household bills negotiate to pay those loans, and they help build your credit. The higher your credit score, the lower your interest rates. So you should be using your credits to get assets, right? Not liabilities. Not doing things that you can't afford. Most people, tax refund by April, they're broke again. They go to Disneyland, Disney World, they get a TV, they get steak, they get seafood, and for like 2 weeks, they get the illusion that they're rich. And they're broke again. The government is going to get a lot of people tax return from gas and groceries. Yeah, that's what a lot of people tax return. And it's your money. You're getting back at 0% interest. Why would you get a government throughout the year a 0% interest loan and they just take it and invest it? I don't know if they take it to the Cayman Islands and invest it, but they take it and invest it. Like, why would you do that? Over $129 investment opportunity. So no home-based business is going to teach you this. I have people that text me sometimes, so I'm going to do my research. You go ahead and research. No home-based business teaches this. Other home-based business teach you how to push and sell their products and brand. And you have to have more money up front to get started. And then you got to find a target market that wants the products that you're selling. So I don't have time to do all that. I don't have time to find people that want to buy weight loss. See, I want to find people that want to know how they can afford gas and groceries, because that's a real problem. I don't want to try to find people that want Melanuka or whatever. I want people that want a financial education, that want to save hundreds out of their paycheck, that want to make extra cash flow, that want high credit scores, that want to lower the bills they're paying anyway to build their cash flow, and people that want to now stop having earned income and understand how to get passive and residual income. Those are the people I'm looking for. So if you're that person, text the number on the screen. It's a $129 promotion right now to get the home-based business. Also, we have a big networking event that's taking place in Atlanta, April 28th. It's a lot of fun too. So you get to meet people from all, walks of life. I also have other people in the home-based business that crypto investors. So I get to talk to other millionaire crypto investors during our conference. So it's a lot of fun. You meet a diverse amount of people. And if you do have another business that you're just passionate about, you can come to the conference and connect with people to help grow your business, because your business is only as good as the number of people that you can reach and market it to. So let me stop being rude. Let me talk on this road trip. I'm about to go have some fun and watch this LSU Jackson State game. You all be safe out there. Serious and hey, text that number only if you're serious. I don't have time for. No, I do not do sovereign citizen. Don't text me, ask me that. I don't. Right? Queen out. You all make sure you hit the thumbs up button. And that's it. Last